Hey, this is the Mathketeer, here to show you how to solve systems of equations using the substitution method. When using the substitution method, we need to follow 3 steps. Step 1 is to solve for x or y in one of the equations. Step 2 is to substitute this x or y into the second equation and solve it. Once we have solved it, we substitute that into either of the equations to solve for the missing variables. I have 4 examples here to help illustrate. Example 1, we have y equals 5x minus 7, and we also have negative 3x minus 2y equals negative 12. Now for this example, y has already been solved for us, so it's a matter of just substituting into the second equation. So we write step number 1, negative 3x minus 2y. Now we know that y is 5x minus 7. So we write in 5x minus 7 equals negative 12. Now we use a distributive property, and we have negative 3x. We distribute to negative 2. Negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x. Negative 2 times negative 7 is positive 14, still equal to negative 12. We combine like terms. Negative 3x minus 10x is negative 13x. Plus 14 is equal to negative 12. We now subtract 14 from both sides. We have negative 13x is equal to negative 26. We divide both sides by negative 13, and we have x is equal to 2. Now we can substitute that 2 into the first equation of y equals 5x minus 7. We could use either equation. I just chose this one. So we can write y equals 5 times 2 minus 7. Y equals 10 minus 7. Y is equal to 3. So the solution here for these two equations is x equals 2 and y equals 3. For example number 2, we have negative 7x minus 2y equals negative 13, and we have x minus 2y equals 11. We can solve for x in this situation by adding 2y to both sides. And now x equals 2y plus 11. All right, we can substitute it into the first equation. Negative 7 times 2y plus 11 minus 2y equals negative 13. Distribute to negative 7, we have negative 14y minus 77 minus 2y equals negative 13. Combine like terms, and we have negative 16y minus 77 equals negative 13. Add 77 to both sides, and we have negative 16y equals 64. Divide by negative 16, and we have y is equal to negative 4. Now we can substitute that back into the second equation rather, and we do x minus 2 times negative 4 is equal to 11. We have x plus 8, because when we multiply two negatives we get a positive. We get x plus 8 is equal to 11. Subtract 8 from both sides, and we have x is equal to 3. So the solution here is x equals 3. Y is equal to negative 4. Example number 3, we have negative 5x plus y equals negative 2, and negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 12. It would be easiest in this situation to solve for y in the first equation by adding 5x to both sides, and we would have y is equal to 5x minus 2. We can now substitute this into the second equation. We have negative 3x plus 6y. We now know that y is equal to 5x minus 2, and that is equal to negative 12. We distribute to 6. We have negative 3x plus 30x minus 12 is equal to negative 12. Negative 3x plus 30x, we have 27x minus 12 is equal to negative 12. We add negative 12 to both sides, 27x is equal to 0. And we divide by 27, 0 divided by anything is 0. So in this case, x is equal to 0. We can substitute that into the first equation. We have negative 5x, negative 5 times 0, plus y equals negative 2. And we arrive at y is equal to negative 2. So the solution for this system of equations is x equals 0 and y equals negative 2. For example number 4, we have negative 5x plus y equals negative 3, and 3x minus 8y equals negative 24. In this case, it would be easiest to solve for y in the first equation by adding 5x to both sides. So we can write y equals 5x minus 3. Now we can substitute that in for y. We have 3x minus 8 times 5x minus 3 equals 24. 3x minus 40x plus 24 equals 24. Combine like terms, we have negative 37x plus 24 is equal to 24. Subtract 24 from both sides, we have negative 37x is equal to 0. And divide by 37, we have x is equal to 0. We plug that back into the first equation. We have negative 5 times 0 plus y equals negative 3. And we have y is equal to negative 3. So the solution for this equation is 0, negative 3. So when solving systems of equations, we want to first solve for either x or y in one of the equations. Substitute that in for x or y into the second equation and solve. We take this solution and solve for the missing variable, and we can get a solution that would satisfy both equations. I am the Mathketeer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. Let me know what you think.